Hi everybody, it's Olive O'Sullivan here. Hair still not done. I am back at work. My clinic reopened on Monday, so this is now Thursday. And Holly's trial, hashtag Holly's trial, has taken a new life of its own in the duration of the time that I have returned to work. So I'm trying to do a lot of the updates in the evening time, but I haven't updated the fund properly. Excuse the echo in my clinic. All the soft furnishings obviously had to be removed for COVID safety. So, and I'm getting this video done while I can. I'm waiting for my next client. Scrubs, it's roasting here in West Cork, and greetings from Clonakilty. So I want to update you, the donators, on what's been happening in the last 5 days. And there is some amazing news and there is some news that's not so good. So I wanted to let you know where you are, how your investment in Holly is being spent. And I know that everybody is asking me on a daily basis. I get lovely messages from everybody through the GoFundMe page looking for updates on Holly. So this is the one for this week. I used to do them daily, and now it looks like I'm going to have to do them maybe twice weekly. Forgive me for that. Okay, so I'll start with the bad news first, and then we'll gradually go up to the good news. So the bad news is that since I updated you last, Holly has been in the most unimaginable pain and managing with what pain relief that she had at home. At one point, she considered getting an ambulance to the hospital to get her pain relief managed. Anyway, it has been taken care of. Holly has been admitted to St. James's Hospital so that she can get her pain managed. She is so delighted and happy to be in a proper ward with her own private room and her own private bathroom. She's finding it difficult to walk, and she now has a bed that she just has to push the button and the hydraulics would actually sit her up. So, and she doesn't have too far to go to the bathroom. Her pain relief is being managed. So that is the bad news and the good news. So she is in hospital. She's away from her son, and she's actually finding that very difficult with the whole COVID restrictions. But despite all of this, she tells me that she's really happy. Okay, Derek has been, that's her husband, has been managing to bring in her leronlimab, which is her trial drug, which she is to inject herself with twice a week. He has been bringing that into the hospital for her so that she can inject herself, continue on with the trial. The delay in relation to starting her chemotherapy is as a result of a tumour that she now has on her vertebrae. How did she travel to San Francisco with this? On her vertebrae, it's pressing on a nerve in the vertebrae, and actually that in itself then is actually hurting her all around her tummy, because when it's pressing on a nerve, it's nerve pain as opposed to bone pain. The oncologist can't do radiotherapy on the vertebrae until they have done the MRI on her so that they know exactly where they're zapping. And once they zap her, then they will actually start the chemotherapy. And her pain obviously got in the way in the meantime. So that's the update in relation to that. Because I am back at work and I start at 7:30, and sometimes I don't finish until 8:30 in the evening time, I am seeing half the amount of clients in twice the time, because it takes between 40 and 45 minutes to actually cleanse my clinic here in between clients to keep it COVID safe. So I put it out to the universe and asked them to know, could they take care of the fund while I was at work, because I can't now invest the same amount of energy in it. I had 13 weeks off at home and I was delighted to be able to put that energy into it, but now I can't. So that prayer was answered, and Holly's trial, the hashtag, is what's making everybody so excited, including Cytodyn Pharmaceuticals, which they had already told Holly that it was causing quite a stir, and her case was causing quite a stir amongst Cytodyn and the investors. So our prayer was answered when Leah from Leah's World, she is a lady in Dublin, and her sister Evelyn just answered my call and are on a fundraising team for Beaumont Hospital in Dublin for a standalone cancer unit. And they just reached out to all their contacts and told them about Holly's trial. And I didn't expect the response that I got. So in the meantime, the beautiful Helen Cody designer in Dublin reached out to me and said that she was going to raffle one of her bespoke designer dresses for Holly's trial. So if you go over to Helen Cody's Instagram page, so it's Helen Cody Dublin, she will show you the most divine dress that she is raffling. Initially we thought an auction, but no, what we've decided to do is for a €50 donation, you're in with a chance to win this beautiful silk and organza dress. So she's putting that up for 2 weeks. How many fingers is that? 10. 2 weeks, and after 2 weeks she was hoping to raise 5,000 for Holly and Holly's trial. But already it's less than 24 hours and we have €1,500. So it's going to be a lot more than that. And I'm really glad for Helen because it is she is such a woman of heart, has had cancer herself. And it could be any one of us. So yeah, have a look at Helen's page. Helen in turn then reached out to all her contacts, and they have eventually found themselves into the lap of evoke.ie, which is a magazine here in Ireland, and they ran with the story last night, and the amount of donations that have been coming into the GoFundMe as a result of that. I can never thank you enough, Helen Cody, Sheila Shoiga, Georgie Crawford, Denise Kenny-Byrne. I'm going to have loads of people left out here now because I've got scraps of paper of all the people who I need to thank. But you've taken care of all of this. All I did was send up the GoFundMe. You've taken care of all of this for me while I'm at work. Oh, Vicky Phelan as well. And it's gaining momentum all the time. So it's happening in the background. And I just want to say thank you so much to all of you. All right, Holly still has cancer. Holly still has cancer in her breast, her liver, her lungs, her bones, and in her vertebrae now. Holly needs to restart her chemotherapy as soon as the MRI is done in relation to her vertebrae. Her pain needs to be managed, and it is being managed right now. And I was in conversation with her this morning, and she has told me that she is still happy despite everything. What an amazing woman that she is. Okay, folks, my next client is coming any minute now, so I'm going to actually sign out and have a happy day. Stay happy and healthy. I am living, and I'll just show you, I am living behind this, so hence there's no need for me to get my hair done, and masks, scrubs, whereas I used to run a very smart clinic once upon a time, and now I feel, oh my God. Anyway, have a great time, everybody. Stay healthy, happy, and on behalf of Holly Kennedy and myself, Helen Cody, Sheila Shoiga, Vicky Phelan, and so on, I just want to say thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. And have a look at Helen Cody's dress.